Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Pitch Perfect podcast. We got a special episode today. I know people have been waiting for this. People have been texting me, where's the match review? Well, today is the day. I got my boy here, Matt, on my right hand side. And today
Hello.
we're going to break down what we feel about the drama that happened at the Etihad. I'm gonna let my boy Matt go first. His head was hot, man. Even like we were texting each other after the game. He thought I wanted to get him straight on after for the match review. His head was gone, so I'm gonna let him give his thoughts on it. But I'll let you take the Matt. Wagwan, what are you saying?
I obviously. So you take a point at City every day of the week, and if anyone know what are you doing? Are you taking the loss? Because they're crazy. They're crazy. But this man popped up and he was like, "Oh, I need you for the stream," and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But I'll be the most raging streamer of all time if I went on after that game because I know of that game just it's hard to think of a game where I was more mad, Like genuinely, I can't think of a game where than that. No, that's saying a lot. But game piece by piece or
Yeah, like first half. First half, I thought expectations coming into the match. Like I was telling the boys on the wanted 3 points no matter what was going to happen. We need to get 3 points because like Rodri at like the PFAs, he was like saying that Arsenal only play to draw, they don't come here to win, and we need to have that winning mentality. I do believe we have that winning mentality, but I just felt like if we could beat City here on Sunday, that'd be a huge win. And it almost happened. We almost did beat City. That would have been a huge 3 points because now they have to go to our ground where we could easily get a draw or get another 3 points. But either way, on Sunday, we nearly went to their ground and taken 3 points. But my expectation was I didn't want to draw. Don't get me wrong, we took the points. I'd be happy due to circumstances. But my ideal expectations, I wanted those 3 points. But that was just my expectation still. That was my expectation.
Like saying you obviously at this point, if you're an Arsenal fan, you're thinking game is winnable. No matter who you are, there's always a chance. Even with City, you're thinking, look, we know we're going to have to defend this, but you're thinking accountable or dead ball, like Saka's corner, like you're just like, that's what you're hoping for. And then Haaland scores, and you're thinking, oh no, this is going to be a long day.
Do you reckon the defending? I wasn't really a bit happy with the defending. I don't know. I don't know what you make of it. I just felt like it was just too easy. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a good goal, but like the pass from Savinho, and like, don't get me wrong, Haaland is a freak of nature. I just felt the defense. I don't know. I just felt like it was just too like it was a straight run into the box. It wasn't kind of a diagonal run. It was just the ball was played through. He just slipped in, and then he got the goal. I just felt like maybe there could have been more to be done in that scenario.
Yeah,
but that was.
I think Saliba stepped up. Like if you watch it, Calafiori gets beat. Like that was probably the only time he was really solid that day, but he did get beat early on, and it was like, okay, here we go. Savinho, great pass. That man is a baller. I'm like, they have found their new Mahrez 100%. That man is gonna be there for a long time. He's very good. But ball comes in, Saliba steps, and then he hesitates as well because he thinks Savinho is going to play the pass over to Gundo or Silva, whoever it was kind of holding back. And so he hesitates. Gabriel then doesn't go because he thinks Saliba is going to come across with the ball. And it was just both of like the defenders had two different things in their mind, and it just it can't. But good finish, fair play to Haaland. Good goals.
I don't know. I just thought it was too easy. But then after the first goal, it was kind of like, oh fuck. We need to. I think that was the goal that woke us up though, because what followed after that goal was a very, very special goal from Calafiori himself.
Before it was timid, it was just like we didn't know what we were doing. But Calafiori stepped up and went on to do that.
Yeah, City fans are claiming that it shouldn't the Calafiori's goal, it was an absolute rocket. Whether that was a shot across, it doesn't matter. It went in.
He kind of like, no one.
Yeah. And it was kind of
I'm not hearing anything.
People
did it on his debut. Calafiori did it on his debut. Arteta knew what he's doing. And then we can talk about whether it was a foul or whether it should have stood. Kyle Walker, stop whining, man. All the City players were whining, and like, okay, sure, trade. You only got a point against like Arsenal, and everyone thinks you're gonna smash us. But Walker saying over and wasn't allowed to get back in his position. Firstly, Bernardo Silva kicks the ball away when we have our free kick, so he stopped us taking it quickly. Should have got booked. Doesn't. Whatever. I'm not against that. I don't think they should get booked for that nonsense. That's just, whatever. Add it to the time. Walker then gets called over with Saka. Starts walking away then. What's he do? Does he sprint back to Mark Martinelli? No, he looks over, sees him on the wing and thinks, okay, I'm fine walking back. Walks back a bit more, checks his shoulders. What's he do? Doesn't rush to get him. He had time and he just ignored it. That's his fault. And then we took it quick and caught him. Wasn't tracking back. That's on him.
I hear. Yeah. No. I agree.
I'm not hearing any of this. The Michael Oliver was on our side because God knows he wasn't.
No. I hear that. Now, I love that was kind of the main talk. I don't even think it was I think it was the first goal. I think everyone was trying to say it was disallowed because the referee pulled Kyle Walker out of position. And even Pep was saying that after the game, but like, isn't this man supposed to have the best recovery paces in the world? Like, isn't it supposed to be, Kyle Walker's like the fastest right back on earth. It doesn't matter if he's like 30 yards behind, he'll still catch up. But I don't know, like I feel like it's just poor. As City fans, like I feel like that's poor because they were just clearly caught snoozing. Arsenal was smart. And now, to be honest, like Calafiori's goal was a lucky goal because in no right mind does the defender think, yeah, my team is 1-0 down against one of the best teams in the world. I'm gonna head a shot from 20, 25, 27 yards out, hoping it goes in. Because if that doesn't go in,
you're thinking, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. You're like, why is Thomas Partey shooting that? Like, if that's Thomas Partey, Rosie, you're thinking, not this again. Why? We're just going to be doing that for the rest of the game.
Exactly. Yeah, oh my God. Your
it's cold
PTSD is kicking in. Oh, stop.
Yeah, no, totally.
No, 100%.
Yeah. 100%. Second goal.
And then
they could have seen it coming. They should have seen it coming. We had a corner earlier. Yeah, no. It was only like 5 minutes before. We had the corner. Where did Saka put it? At the back post. Whose head was on it? Gabriel's. Should have scored it. It was like lucky it just went over the bar. And then we get another corner. Like, they didn't change anything. And
no.
It's good goal.
The first corner they had Doku marking Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first corner they had Doku marking Gabriel, and then the second corner Walker was on him.
Okay.
You have Ruben Diaz at Kanji, but you think to put Doku is about 5'10". Kyle Walker is about 6 foot. I give him 6. Like, come on, bro. Like, Gabriel is like 6'3". Like, bro, the man treats corners like penalties, man. Like, what you think was gonna happen, And I just, I like, oh man, like, you know what? I'm not complaining, man. Corners are like penalties for us now, man. Every team should be scared when we get a corner. You know what?
When we had the first one, I was celebrating. I was celebrating when we got the corner because it genuinely is as good as a chance as a pen. Like, Nicolas Jova is a genius, bro. And everyone's saying for the goal, everyone was saying like, Martinelli fouled Ederson. And why? Because someone stands still and the keeper runs into them and then falls over, it's suddenly a foul. Where did he push him? Where did he hold him? Where did he pull his shirt? We're not stupid. We're not going to foul a keeper and just ruin a chance of scoring when we've got one of the best headers centre-backs in the game. And everyone's saying, it's dark arts, you're messing with the keepers, you're blocking. That's always happened. Look at, it's always happened for us, I just remember the Brentford throw-in first game of the season, years back, when Brentford got promoted, they had a long throw. What happened to our keeper? He was getting pushed. It's not a foul. If the keeper's not strong enough, the keeper's not strong enough. So it's about time we've been able to, use that.
I felt that no, I just felt like Edison went down way too easily. I just felt that he went down way too easily. People are trying to say he was impeded. I'm like, as you said, I like 100%. Like as you said, like they should have seen like the first corner was a warning when Gabriel got onto that and just hit it and it just went over. That should have been City's alarms. Like they're going to do the same thing again, which is really what happened. Again, they swung it in. Saka swung it in back post, and then Gabriel they put it into the back of the net. I'm sorry, bro. That header was ridiculous, man. It's like he just jumped over everyone. The boss just connected his head. Like by the time you've seen him jump, the referee had blown the whistle for the goal because
he was at fine sideways as well.
Yeah, yeah. But I love Gabriel, man. Man, now see that team, bro. I swear to God, bro. I used to pray for times like this, bro, because what Arteta's done to that defense, man, is just ridiculous, man. Like, bro, we came from a back line of Hector Bellerin, Kolasinac, Socrates, and Mustafi, bro. Like, bro, like to having Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Calafiori, Jakob Kivior.
Like, don't mention that.
I want to include Zinchenko.
Don't include Kivior in that, bro. Don't
for the sake of it, Zinchenko, even though it's a love-hate relationship type of thing, you gotta include it just for the sake of, you know. We all know how Arsenal fans feel about him, but we gotta include him because, you know.
I can't believe we gave him the number 17.
Don't get me wrong, he's giving us.
Yeah, but why give him the number 17 when we should be getting 17 million for him? Like that's what I'm saying. We don't need Zinni.
Yeah,
we've got Callum, we've got Timber, we've got Tommy, we've got Tierney still. I'd rather keep Tierney than have that. But Zinchenko boils my blood. There's a few things that boil my blood about Arsenal, but Zinni is definitely one of them. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think it's time to talk about the red card. I think it's time.
Yeah, that is this is the talking point now. Yeah.
I've spoken to a lot of people about it. And the general census is it's a red card. I'm not convinced still. I still don't believe it, though. I still don't think it is. Yeah. How can you kick a ball a second after the whistle's gone, trying to counter, and that's perceived as time wasting? Referees just clearly haven't played the game. But the rules are a rule, and they should enforce it.
Yeah.
Even if they decide not to in other games, that's up to them. You know, certain Liverpool players giving away a foul, 3 seconds later kicking the ball into the box, don't get a second yellow. Look, that's fine. You know, just do it to Arsenal players. It's okay. Definitely not salty. Definitely not bitter. I'm fuming. I've never been more mad in my life. Nah, it's a joke. I don't know how anyone can say that's a red card.
Yeah.
I'm not having it.
I don't know. I just for me though, I'd be dead on this. For me, yeah. I just feel I can't lie. I don't think the red, like to be honest, I'd be dead on it. When he went to the back of Bernardo Silva, I was like, that's it, he's gone. Like, what? No, think about it logically. From a logical point of view, he's not getting the ball. Number one, that's what people know, that he's not getting the ball. Okay. So if I'm a referee, that's one mistake. That's one reason to send him off. And I'm just kind of thinking, when he kicks the ball away, you literally just seen your mace 2 weeks ago get sent off for the same thing, and you decide, nah, fuck it. Let me do it and see what happens. Bro does it, gets a second red. Like, bro, I was saying to the guys on the podcast as well, Trossard coming off the bench and Trossard starting are two different people, bro. Two different personalities, bro. Oh, yeah. It's two split personalities, man. Because, bro, in my head, I'm just like, why? We're in such a good position. Why? Like, you literally see the Rice get done for the same thing. Like, and people were trying to say to her, oh, he was just trying to, he thought it was half time. He thought it was this and that. I'm like, bro, you man are coping so hard, man. You know damn well It was nowhere near halftime. And you're trying to say, oh, he thought, man, you never know. He thought it would have been halftime, so that's why. No. Arteta's going to have a one-on-one session with the players about booting the ball away, because I swear to God, don't get me wrong. I would love a bit of, don't get me wrong. I also want a bit of consistency as well. But at the same time, this rule only seems to apply for Arsenal. And if I'm making Arteta, I'm calling off one of the training days. We're all going to come inside in the conference room, and we're going to have a big, massive presentation about kicking the ball away, because
you're going to need a reaction test, though. You're going to need a reaction test. You blow the whistle, see how long it takes for someone to stop doing an action, because you've got a second to react. Like, I agree, the time wasting thing has to get clamped on, because you had people just juggling the ball away while someone's trying to take a free hit.
Yeah.
But Liverpool player on Szoboszlai on a yellow card kicks the ball away with a longer gap after the whistle, most blatant rule that they're trying to enforce, which they have on Arsenal twice, gets away with it. Yeah. Bernardo Silva and Doku both kick the ball, and people with the Doku one, people are saying he kicked it back to where the free kick was to be taken from. At no point does it say you can kick the ball back to where it's don't touch the ball, because that's time wasting. Don't interfere. He interfered, which is why I'm it's a joke of a red card for a second yellow.
Do you know what? If everyone had gotten booked, because this was the thing, my issue with the Brighton game. João Pedro kicked the ball 40 yards and didn't get booked. Yeah. When Veltman kicked Rice just before Rice kicked the ball away, if Veltman got sent off and Rice got sent off, I wouldn't mind, because it's
consistent. Yeah, you're not complaining, because you're he's kicked a player, he's kicked the ball away, nudged the ball.
Exactly. I'd be okay, do you know what? Yeah. We're both down to 10 men. Let's see who can win the game from there. With the City game, we said Bernardo Silva kicked the ball, didn't get a yellow. Doku kicked the ball, didn't get a yellow. Trossard, dumb as fuck, didn't need to kick the ball, still kicked the ball. So, bro, you don't understand, man. You don't understand. My head was gone, because I'm just bro, were you at the game where you see your teammate get sent off for kicking the ball? I just want to know what was going through his head at the time. That's all I want to know, bro. Because I'm just you made a stupid tackle that could have sent you sent off, but the ref was you know what? I leave it off, but your last warning. Then you just proceed to be I kick the ball because why not? Bro, do you know what? We're saying if we have 11 men, do we win that match? I think we do.
I think we score another. I think City score one, because we're probably not defending with 11 men. We're actually playing good football. Yeah. But I think we score one, they score one, and it's 3-2.
You reckon we score another one?
I think with 11 men, we score again and they score again. Yeah. I think they would have either tied it up, or we would have gone 3-1 up and they would have got another one, because I don't know. Look, we can't. This is hypothetical stuff, but if we scored again, we would have then gone to the tactics which we did with 10 men, because you've got a 2-goal advantage at the end. You'd be stupid not to defend 100%. On that. But if we didn't score again, I think it would have got to the 80th minute and then we would have started defending. But until then, you go for the win. You go to score.
Yeah. I get that. And then after the red card, we defended for our lives, man. I won't lie, bro. That was bro. That was a siege. That was a siege and a half, man. I can't even lie, bro.
It was, but it wasn't. When you deep it, City, the amount of time they had on the edge of our box to shoot, and they take the extra touch. Party was.
But look who they had shooting. Look who they had shooting. They had Walker, Ruben Diaz, and fucking Kovacic.
They had Foden playing centre forward as if he's going to win a header, and they were crossing it in just for the ball to get pinged out. The best chance they had was because Partey tried to assist Gvardiol with a fucking sideways header. So, oh man! But there was no point in the second half where I felt threatened that we were going to concede. There was one or two chances. One was when Haaland over Ben White and got a header. And then the Gvardiol volley, I was Partey's just set him up. Surely shoots, and I was
volley was ridiculous, man. I thought that went in. I thought that was going in. Yeah, I thought that was going in. Oh my god, because he connected so well with it as well. For them short amount of time he had to connect on that. but it was a really good save. It was a really good save by Raya. Raya. It was a really good save. I think he's been our player of the season so far, but without a doubt. It's close between him and Gabriel. It's close between him and Gabriel. But Raya, man. Not ever since that man has been signed, he got the contract.
Saka's the reason we won games.
Sorry?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, right. I was going to say Saka scored some goals and got assists. Like, he's deadly, but Raya has to be like Raya saved us against Villa, saved us against Wolves, saved us against Atalanta. Like, that man is. I didn't expect it. That's the one signing of Arteta where I went, really? Like, every other Arteta signing, I was like, I trust this man. He's proven himself to be a good scout. And then he got Raya from Brentford. I was like, are you sure about that? But no, very, very good.
You know what? He's made some baldy decisions since he came in, but they've paid off, man. I can't even be mad. He's just hey, look, I'll put it this way. I'll put it to you this way. He's done what a lot of managers haven't been able to do with star players at the club. That's what it is. Well, he's just been like, he's just been like, look, I don't like what you're doing. You're not good enough. See ya. Best of luck. Most managers can't do that because people class them as, oh, you're the villain. And you know what? Arteta has accepted it. Arteta just knows, look, I'm the manager of the club. If you don't like my decision, you don't like my decision. But I'm doing this. That's what
I love. He's bringing a bit of arrogance to our team, which is what we need. And everyone's like, oh, you can't have arrogance because you've not won anything yet. And I'm like, yeah, we haven't won anything because we were too soft. We were too quiet. You had Kolasinac and Mustafi in defence going, just walk right past. Like, go ahead, have a shot. Last season, we had the best expected goals against and the fewest shots against because we just don't let teams have a go. The only reason we're like highest for shots faced now is because of the second half of City, and we were a man down. We had none of our favourite attackers. There was no Ødegaard, no Trossard, no Saka. Kai Havertz dropped into midfield so he could win headers and like defend for his life. Martinelli's legs were gone.
Yeah.
100% if we had 11 men for that game, we'd walk away with 3 points.
Yeah, and I hear it. Yeah, it's just so many things. Like, do you know what? That second half tactical changes, I don't care because I had a lot of people giving me stick from this. Chelsea are not lasting that long at the Etihad with 10 men. Liverpool, unless this is prime Liverpool we're talking about. Liverpool of today, they're not lasting 10 men that long until City score against them. United are just letting 5 more in with 10 men. Let's be honest.
Even with 11 men, let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Give them 12 men and they're still not.
Still letting 5 in. It doesn't matter. Who else? Spurs are just irrelevant. We all know what's going to happen with Spurs. Although they usually give City a good game, but like, let's be honest, Spurs down to 10 men, they're fucked. I just like, for me, I'm not even trying to gas this, but a lot of teams just, I feel like, don't like what's going on at Arsenal right now because they look at that defense and like, man, you said, bro, you probably give us your best player for that defense. Let's not lie. United could do with that defense. United could do with anyone in that defense right now because that defense is appalling. Spurs could. Chelsea now Chelsea, they're young, they're fine. They have 50 players in every position. They'd be fun in the
midfield are sorted, but defensively, I don't know. For Chelsea, Gusto I like.
Yeah.
Cucurella I have to hate because he's Spanish and obviously there's some beef there. But no, Cucurella's solid, but like I don't know. Cucurella's average and he's glorified in a good Spanish team, but his time at Chelsea is going to come to an end soon, hopefully, and he'll be back at bloody Brighton or someone. He'll get relegated, and who knows. But now Chelsea's defense is all right, but you can't tell me they don't take anyone in our back line. The arguable sentence is like you don't take Ben White over Gusto because Gusto's younger, but you take Timber because wow. That man, for someone who didn't complete a single pass, I'd never seen a better performance.
I see that thing about Havertz and Timber, yeah. I know people are gonna say like, "What the fuck? You're just shit." But bro, you need to understand, we were under siege for like 45, 50 minutes. We like the only time they could touch the ball if we were on a counter, bro. And that's when we had to rely on Martinelli with his fast legs to break away. And we didn't have many of those.
I don't know why we didn't put Martinelli on the right side. We had him on the left with Walker, who is the best defensive sprinter. Like, okay, he can't defend amazingly. He's kind of gone, but he can still recover really well. And Martinelli had the ball like 2 or 3 times. And what did he do? He got caught for pace and couldn't do anything. But yeah, no.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, it's the narrative that we're this dark arts, boring terrorist team. I can't stand, man. We did not score the second most amount of goals last season by playing boring Stoke City football. We just know how to do it when we need to. We know how to defend when we have to. So you can't come chat and say we play boring football when we clearly don't because we score goals. But yeah, we just know how to defend.
Why is everyone acting if it's their team playing against that City team? If you get a red card, you're switching your whole formation around. You going out there trying to because this is exactly what I was getting after the game. People were saying, why didn't you play out against City? Bro, we're down to 10 men against one of the best transitional teams in football. Like, I wouldn't say history, but could be up there depending on how long Pep stays here, yeah? Bro, you coming out to play against C against 10 men is suicide, bro. It is absolute suicide, man. Like, bro, like there's so many people, like Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans, everyone was saying, why didn't you play? Okay, I was like, put yourself in that situation. For example, Chelsea fans, you lose, let's say, you lose Cole Palmer, your main man. You're down to 10 men. You cannot look me in the eye and tell me you're still going to try and take a game to Chelsea.
They're going back 5, long ball to Jackson and hoping he can just like
it's not just Chelsea fans. Every team, bro. If you're 2-1 up against City, bro, going into halftime, you are not, bro. You are defending that lead with your life, bro. Everyone's like, bro. Everyone's playing Diego Simeone football at that point. Everyone's playing Diego Simeone.
I agree. There could have been a better way. We could have maybe given more of an outlet to Havertz or someone. Like we could have maybe played out more. 100%. But when you have one of the best, if not the best, defense in the league, why wouldn't you just let a team shoot from 25 yards out and sail it over the bar every single time? People were acting like we got dominated and lost. We got dominated for possession and that was it. Yeah. They had loads of shots, but never did I feel threatened. They got a deflected shot into the path of John Stones to score in the last kick of the game. Like, you can't tell me the plan wasn't working. It was just luck that City got anything from it. And the fact that we can go to the Etihad, have a man down for 50, 60 minutes and say it was luck that City got a point. No other team is at that level at the moment. Liverpool is the only team that in recent years could say they dominated. But yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't care what people say about this result. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, 100%. Now I just feel like, like that was a true test of that defense. I felt like that defense was tested to the very limit. I know they had Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, and Kovacic shooting. I know, but like, bro, and the one thing, people not realizing, bro, how many times have you seen Pep stress that he can't break a team down, bro?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, no. This is why I'm not having this viable. This is why I'm having none of this verbal bullshit, bro. No, people that watch City, how many times have you seen Pep stress because he couldn't break down a fucking defense, bro? You give that man 10, 15-minute talk, he'll break your defense in 5 minutes, bro. This man was kicking bottles. He was holding his head. Bro, he had 6 attackers on at one point, and he still couldn't break us down. What does that tell you, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
you can show that you can see their frustration as well.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
You can see that. The fact that 5, 6 City players came out. Yeah. 6 City players came out and all said bad things about us. And I'm like, bro, you're just salty. And it's funny because why are you salty when playing Arsenal at home? Like, the fact that we have gone from mediocre, can't get into Europe, struggling, to being the second best team in England at the moment. And everyone's like, "Oh, what have you won? You've won nothing." Blah blah blah. It will come. It will come. I'm confident. And everyone's like, "You're not getting top 4 this season. Look, you just got dominated by City. We were a man down. We're still undefeated. Only City are the like City, Brighton, Forest, and us are undefeated. I'm not worried about 2 of those teams. So like we're calm, bro. We're calm.
It's so jarring, man. And you see when like the City players were like, "Oh, but see, Liverpool always gave us a game." Like, bro, people that compare Liverpool and Arsenal, I think people forget that like Liverpool had a prime VVD and had a prime Salah, probably had like 3 or 4 world class players in that squad at
Our
the
prime
time.
players are 2
like,
years below their prime.
Literally, like that
team
was
2 more years
at its peak. Exactly, that team was at its peak when they were going at City, bro. We haven't even reached our full potential with that team. You know, we're still fixing bits here and there. 100%.
If we won the Prem last year when we were 1 point off, we're talking Arteta, first ever managerial career, has done what Klopp has done with Liverpool in 7 years. Beat Pep, which is the hardest challenge I think anyone can face in any footballing career. Like, okay, it's still not come, but everyone was like, "Oh, no one's going to push City like Liverpool did and get a point within the title." We have. So as soon as Pep goes, that title is coming to us, bro. It's coming.
I would like to win it before he leaves, though. I would like to just to show people that, like, you know, I know. Don't get me wrong. I feel like when he leaves, obviously, you know, but like we don't know the way football works. But I still expect us to be challenging for it when he leaves. But I would love it to win while he's here, just to, you know, like prove a point that, like, you know, we won it while he was here. Like, you know, just say like, because you know how people are. If we win it without Pep, they'd be like, "Oh, but well, you couldn't win it without Pep being here to coach City." I'm like, bro, what's your point? Half of you haven't even lived to see all the trophies your team has won. But you're gonna come to chat to my club.
That's what gets me funny about this place, bro. That's what gets me laughing about this place, because you got Irish fans who support Liverpool, and they're like, "Oh, why do you support Liverpool?" And it's like, "Oh, my dad." And it's like, no, come on, why do you support Liverpool? It's because they're the best team in England, and that's all it is. And I'm like, okay, why do we support Arsenal? It's because we're one of the best. Like I don't deny it, but it's the culture, bro. It's the fan base. Like this place, it's home, bro. It's a heart. Liverpool is dead. Liverpool's dead, bro. Everyone that supports that is just soulless, and they're just like, "Oh, the Champions League." I'm like, bro, you want to lie for the Champions League? You want to lie for the Champions League?
I can't lie. I've been to Liverpool. No. Do you know what? I can't. As much as I hate Liverpool fans, I've actually been to Liverpool. Liverpool's actually a calm spot. I can't lie. The people that like the town, they're lovely. I won't lie. I went in there with my Arsenal jersey. I was like, "Oh, you're an Arsenal fan." I was like, "Oh, here comes a bit of stick now." They're not going to be fair, they weren't that bad. We had a good old like, you know, fucking laugh, but like. So, as a whole,
I used to like Liverpool. I used to like Liverpool. And then I came here and faced actual Liverpool fans. Nah.
As a whole, they're intolerable. But you can some few, like my best mate, he's a Liverpool fan. He's tolerable. Like I can tolerate him. He's not off the scale, but like he's down to earth when it comes to Liverpool. Like he wouldn't go just saying, "Yeah, we have the world class player in every position." Like he's actually very logical when it comes to Liverpool. But yes, but for me, like do you know what? I don't. If I was meant to rank on hatred, it'd probably go United, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, and then City. Yeah,
as in,
I know. I don't beef for some reason. I don't beef. I never find myself beefing with Chelsea fans. I don't know why. I never find myself beefing. I never know. I actually, but honestly, I actually don't find myself beefing with Chelsea fans though. That's the only reason why I have them so low. I've never properly beefed with a Chelsea fan.
That's because they don't use that brain, bro. They use the Champions League and put that on the table, but they don't respect the gap. There is a gap. There is a gap. Let me tell you. But nah, in terms of hatred, I'm putting. It's tough. It's Spurs or United top.
Yeah,
it's Spurs or United. I'm putting them both at the top because look, Spurs rivalry, like it's goated. It's so good. North London derby, best derby in the UK, and like clear bias, but obviously. But United fans just do my head in, man. United fans,
bro.
just,
see United fans, bro. I used to respect them, yeah. I used to respect them, but you see, you can't have any logical argument with a United fan. Do you know why?
all in the past
The
now.
first
all
thing
in the
that
past.
comes into play, bro, is just all the trophies they've won, bro. You weren't even alive to see half of those being won, bro.
But it's the money spent as well. They act like they did it like Klopp with no money, or Arsene Wenger with no money because of like the stadiums and
like
the
the highest spenders in the league.
They bought the best striker from the rival team that was challenging them every single season, more or less. Like we're talking, Berbatov went to them, Teddy Sheringham went to him, Alan Smith. We're talking Van Persie snaked us, like Cantona from Leeds. Every single time they had a striker that could outdo them, they would buy him. And it's like, you can't tell me that's not just buying the league. They were City before City existed. Yeah. But yeah, City fans I don't rival with because they're like 12 or 13 at the moment. So I couldn't care less about them. I've just found out who Nathan supports. That's disappointing. Oh man. I've been popping in chat and I'm like, I'm trying to suss who this man supports, and now it's clear it's 10. He's a United supporter, and that's just made it even worse for him. I feel the hate now because bro's just angry that he couldn't beat Twente. But yeah. I know this is an Arsenal podcast and insight, but can we talk about Ten Hag's press conference? just to mention things you love.
Hey, we may as well just one day, bro. One day, or like Pitch Perfect podcast. Yeah, we may need to just find like a top 6, someone that supports. We need to get someone from everyone that has supports the top 6 and just bring him in here. Just have one big stand, bro. I feel, yeah, that's gonna do big, bro, because everyone's just gonna hold corn. No one's leaving that podcast alive, bro. Like everyone's gonna be going at it, bro. Everyone's gonna be going at it. I'm just saying.
You'll be on till like 2 a.m. There's no logic with top 6. That's why I surround myself with lower 6, like mid-table teams. Like one of my best mates, Brighton fan, soundest conversations because you're talking about some random winger from like the Ecuadorian league, like how he's gonna come in and do well. You're not getting that chat with top 6 fans. You're not getting that chat.
For real. Now, I don't know, man. Do you know, like, I don't want to dwell too much into United because, poor Joyce is sick of me and Richie going on about it for like every half an hour per episode, bro. Like, the guy is stressed, man. I can't keep doing it. We'll leave him for today.Maybe next football talk episode or next the fan call in.
Bring me in, bro.
Well, he'll be dropping a Trafford Talks episode. So if Man United fans out there, whoever's watching this, you need to lock in. You need to lock in for Joyce's Trafford Talks, bro, because hey, that's a man going through stress right now. But don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. We're as an Arsenal fan, or like I'm here for you because I know how it feels to be in the mud. I know how it feels to feel like there's no progression. There's no passion. There's no aggression. There's no vision. And I know how it feels. I know I've been there. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. How you have to keep lying to yourself. That feels like it's going to be a good year every year, and it becomes a shit year. But you know what? You man tune in for that, bro. Hey, that's a weekly therapy session for you, man. That's the way I see, bro. That's an episode for you, man, to come there, gather your thoughts, and just let it all out, man. Let it all out, bro. You're not alone in all this. But anyways, back to the second best club in England, anyways. Obviously 5-1 against Bolton last night. Good victory.
There's one man to talk about. There's one man to talk about. I don't know if you can even call him a man when he's only like 17 years old, but oh my god.
That's a man in the making, fam. That's a man in the making, fam.
He just looks so complete. Like, I can't remember the last time we had a 17-year-old, 18-year-old come on the pitch who looked that complete. Like Saka, there was so many stuff to his game where you're like, is this guy really it? Like Saka was weak. He couldn't shoot from outside the box. Like he struggled to get the ball off the ground.
Yeah.
But he worked on it each season. Ethan's come in and he's looking complete. Like this guy is strong on the ball. He can pass it. He can shoot. He can dribble. Like he just needs to keep going at it. But he is going to be something special. 100%. What,
no, I'm sorry. I'm just reading through some of these comments, bro. Oh, some of these comments. Joyce is giving the most verbal, bro. I don't know why Joyce is giving verbal. Hey, Joyce, if you're reading this, bro, if you lose against Spurs, bro, on Sunday, bro, I can't lie, bro. It's looking long for you, bro. Because next football talk, oh my god, the grilling you're gonna get, bro. Joyce, big Spurs, big Ange. Nah, Joyce, bro. Joyce, if I were you, bro, realistically, bro, if you lose, just call in sick for football talk on Tuesday, bro.
I'll put in.
Hey, if you think that's bad, if you think I'm gonna cook you bad, just wait what Richie's gonna do, bro. Richie.
Chelsea are in form as well. So this man's high on his ego right now. He thinks Nicholas Jackson is the best striker. Oh, he's like Nicholas Jackson.
The way me and Richie are gonna cook you is they're gonna be like Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal at the Euros, bro. Straight up duo.
Oh God.
That's the cooking we're gonna be on. Hey, but Joyce, don't worry, bro. Don't worry, Joyce. Best of luck, though. I hope you do win for your sanity, bro. Because the draw last night is crazy, bro. I won't lie. How you're drawn, like you played a Dutch team. He's familiar with Dutch teams, and you still managed to, not capitalize on that.
I have like 2 good chances.
Do you know what? I'm hoping United give Ten Hag a 10-year contract extension. I think he's doing a great job still. I think he's one of the best managers in the world, bro. Like I think Ten Hag, bro. Like hey, look. As far as I'm aware, Ten Hag has won more trophies than Arteta, so that must mean he's better than Arteta. If you get what I mean, because every time they ask him why. Every time they ask him why the team played bad, he said, "Well, I've won 2 trophies in my first 2 years, so you can't talk to me." So technically, hey, look, Ten Hag knows what he's doing in the bro. He's won 2 FA Cups. He knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna let him. We had Ole at the wheel, now we have Ten Hag at the wheel, and Ten Hag seems to know what he's doing. So I'm allow him to drive the car in it, bro. Till the wheels fall off in it, bro. But you didn't hear that from me in it, bro. Like, this is your manager. This is your manager. So that's I'm gonna leave it at that. But yes, back to our famous man in the making, Ethan Nwaneri.
It's good, man.
You were saying he's balling out.
Yeah, it was. I caught the second half. I caught a bit of the first half, but a couple dodgy streams were letting us down. But this guy was he was everywhere. He was almost playing striker at one point. It was lovely to see. Sterling played really well, to be fair. I was actually surprised. I know it's only Bolton, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's only Bolton." I know. But what was he meant to do? Look bad and prove that he was not worth signing? Like he looked good. He had a spark.
Arteta was really happy with him as well.
It takes time to get out of the dog Chelsea football ways. Like look at Havertz. It took him a bit of time, but now he's like scoring every other game or assisting. Like it takes a bit of time, but he would get there.
I seen something on Twitter, bro, and there was someone making a very insightful take. They think Havertz is more pivotal to our team than Jesus now. Jesus doesn't get a look in now.
No, Jesus, he did well against Bolton, but he didn't score, he didn't assist. It was like it's always the same case with him, which is he's on the ball, he doesn't do something special, and then it's like, oh, this looks good, but there's nothing to the end of it. we just can't afford that anymore. It's like Lacazette when he was at the squad. It was like, he's holding the ball up well. He's made a pass, but bro, score some goals.
Yeah.
That's why we need you. Score some goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Havertz days. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I was going to say something. I was also, because I wanted to say this to you, because I was saying to the boys on the podcast. So you know how basically, Leno was the main man at the club. We got rid of him, bought Ramsdale, and everyone was like, "Oh, why the fuck you buy a relegation keeper?" And fair enough, he did very well. He did extraordinary. Very first season, came second, got in second place. He was extraordinary. Then we got rid of him, and then we got Raya. So Arsenal fans are saying they see a pattern in that right back position. They see, because of how naturally good Calafiori is in that left back position, and Timber's playing also superb. Yeah, ahead of Ben White and Ben White's bench. I don't know. I thought I said to you,
my boy. Benny Blanco's my boy, though. I love that man.
Make sense. It does make sense. Don't get me wrong. I love Benny Blanco, but my God, Timber Calafiori at wings, as fullbacks would be illegal because they can both defend.
They did it against City. There's no bigger test than that. They did it against City. We conceded 2, but they were both off by the time they scored the second, and it was last kick of like the 98th minute. So conceding 1, those 2 players conceding 1 to City, and it was in the 20th minute or something, 15th minute. They locked him out since then. It'll be a shame to see Ben White potentially get pushed out of the first team, but it's inevitable. I think it's gonna happen. Timber is younger. He's quicker, which I think is a big thing. The only thing that you can't replace at the moment with Ben White is his link up with Saka.
Yeah.
Timber didn't find a single pass to Saka. No, Ben White, you're thinking every single pass is out to Saka.
It's cash money. It's cash
and
money.
It's that trio. It's that trio of Ødegaard, White, and Saka is just such a good chemistry. Like, we don't have that on the left with Martinelli. Bro seems to be isolated on his own, and we're like, what's going on?
They say when Mikel Mourinho comes back, he should be able to fix that, apparently.
But I want Mourinho to come back, and then in January we find someone to help Mourinho. I love Martinelli, but he's bench material.
Yeah. It's actually sad to see, man. I know, but we have to be honest. We have to be honest.
No. This gets worse. I keep Martinelli because he's young, but Trossard, as clutch and amazing as he can be off the bench, if we can move him to Saudi for money.
When he's not getting red cards, he's okay.
If we can move him to Saudi for money and then get a competent starter on the left, you got to improve the squad. You have to improve the squad.
Martinelli breaks my heart, man. I won't lie, bro.
So he's turning into Rashford. That's the thing.
Sorry?
He's turning into Rashford.
No. Don't compare those. You can't. No.
Knock on wood.
At least Martinelli cares for the club, bro. Rashford don't give a damn about United, bro. Nah. Take that back right now. No.
I'm saying in terms of playing pattern.
Rashford and Martinelli are 2. I know Martinelli is in the dog.
Quality-wise, they're the same at the moment.
Marcus Rashford is Spider-Man Far From Home, bro. That's what it is, bro. He ain't ever coming back, bro. That man is gonna be that Rashford. Right, Marcus Rashford is what if he reaches his full potential type of player.
Bro. But he was there. Bro, he was reaching his potential. He had 30 in a season. It was all comps and it was Europa League comps. But Rashford was capable, wasn't capable, was capable again. And now for 2 seasons, he's been dog. Martinelli got better. 15 goals, 1 penalty goals. Joint highs for a Brazilian in the Premier League. Unbelievable season. And now for a year and a half, what's he done?
My only problem with Rashford, you see when he got that 30, because Richie's saying in the comments here, you see, my problem is when he went on that amazing run for him season, bro. This man was getting a Ballon d'Or shout, bro. Man United fans compared him to Kylian Mbappe at one point, bro. They called him the English Mbappe at one. Bro, I remember all this, bro. I remember all this, bro. United fans were saying Ballon d'Or shouts, comparing to Mbappe, calling him top 5 wingers in the world, bro. You see, the problem is, bro, this man has always been a purple patch player, bro. He gets a pick up a run of form, and United fans are on the gas train like this, bro. Bring him up like he's some kind of bro. The guy's like, don't get me wrong, he's 26, yeah. He's 26. He's been there since he birthed, bro. Practically been there since birth. Like, he ain't even captain of the club, bro. He ain't even captain of the club, bro. Like, bro, how many managers he's played? So many managers. He's only performed, as you said, literally 1, 2, like max, say 2, 3 seasons.
Debut season as well. 3.
Okay, we'll make that 4. But like, other than that, bro, you look back through all this, bro. Is people are trying to see a lack of confidence thing, bro. I'm telling you, man, the man's head is not there anymore for United, bro. And like, if you don't agree with me, you just don't want to accept the truth, bro. Rashford's head is not at that club anymore, bro. Because let's be real.
I agree. I would have taken him instead of Sterling. If we could have got Rashford on loan, or even on like a, United would never do this because he's their boy. But his value is in the mud, like Sancho, 20 million. You're saying, like, I would have taken Rashford because I think Arteta could work magic as always. But with Martinelli, he's at the same level as Rashford in terms of output. His heart is still in it. He's got the spark. He's got the energy, and that's because he's younger. But in terms of output, we're looking at a winger who goes to the byline, looks up, looks down, is playing that little middle pass across 6 yards, and no one's there. And it's like, why do you do the same thing every time? It drives me crazy, man. He got a good assist for Calafiori, but I don't think you can claim an assist when a centre-back, left-back has just scored from 24 yards out. Like, that had nothing to do with Martinelli. He was doing the safe pass back, which he always does.
I'm not saying, 100%. I'm not saying, no, Rashford is the better player than Martinelli. But I just do think, compared to current forms right now, I don't think you can use Rashford as an example, because Martinelli still wants to play. He still has desire, to play for the club. Whereas I look at Rashford, I see him play. I'm just like, for me, personally, his head just doesn't look there anymore. And bro, some United fans would agree, some United fans won't. It's up to them, innit, bro? It's up to them. Like, all I'm seeing, bro, like, to be honest, I wouldn't entirely blame it on him. I kind of blame it on the whole environment of United, bro. That place, bro, whatever is, bro, is like, bro, it saps your energy, bro. You don't feel motivated to do anything in that club, bro. Any player who's came in there, bro, they've come off a ridiculous season, and they come to United, bro, and yeah, like, what the fuck happened to him, bro? Manuel Ugarte has already apologized for his the performances at FC20 and fucking bro. How are you apologizing? You're not even 2 months into your. Oh my days, fam! How are you apologizing?
Varane retirement. The Varane retirement was just so they could post and hide the fact that they drew to Twente, so they could post pictures of him against Haaland. But now we can't talk more. Save that for another day.
You know something is wrong if a player's apologizing after 2 games with his new club, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not okay. If they get trashed like against their rivals, like 6-0, I understand that, bro. But Barnsley and FC20, bro. Yeah, something ain't right about something ain't right at that club, bro. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie, bro. Richie, you're gonna kill me, man. I'm sorry, I can't help it, bro. I can't help it, bro. This man, oh my god, this man will go down as a generation fraud.
That's what it is. Ten Hag is just like, how he's still in a job, but then how's he still winning trophies? But how's he playing?
I reckon.
He's only just Southgate. Like, it's individual brilliance. It's Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho turning up when they need them most, and then just hoping Onana makes some saves. And it makes no sense, but it works.
But I'm sorry, you see this Onana keeper, yeah? He's got to be one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in my life, bro. That goal he conceded against FC20 had me scratching my head. Because deep my man's position, yeah. My man is in a position to just stick it far left of the goal. Nah, my man says I'm gonna hit it at the right near post and see what happens. And bro, I was in shock when that went in. I thought he was just gonna put.
Onana just corner too early. No, he just held the right stick too early and moved. That's all it was. He was in the position, and then he's expecting the cut across. Bo anticipated it, stepped, and what was his name? Lammers just went, "I'll watch this." But it was a good finish, good finish. Take nothing away for now.
Oh man.
Leicester City.
Yeah.
Leicester City.
Neto
in goal. Rye's supposedly still injured. It's going to be tough.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to back the team, man. I'm going to back the team because everyone was saying, I'm going to back. No, we got to back the boys because, a lot of people are still trying to say, without Odegaard, we're not really a team. Odegaard is like the only reason why he can score goals. We kind of put most of those comments to bed. Oh, you see, Porter, like that's going to be a huge game for him. Like, I'm not saying Leicester City are big pushovers. They can still hurt us. JB Vardy could be having a party if he comes over. But, I'm going to back the boys. I'm going to back them. We have to back them because I still think we get a result. If they can keep a clean sheet, it'd be huge for Porter. I think there's a record on for him, youngest keeper ever to keep a clean sheet if he does it. So that'd be huge. That'd be a huge accolade for him. I actually hope we keep a clean sheet just so he gets it because I feel like it'd be a huge. Huge.
There's talk about this man starting, but surely we have Neto. I swear he's not injured. He was just cup tied, which is why he didn't play in the Carabao.
Yeah. But give it to him. Give it to him.
Arteta's the kid, like he loves playing the kids because I think it was something like since Arteta's appointment, there's been 12 academy graduates play under him, which everyone was like, this guy doesn't play the kids, but clearly he does. But it's the Premier League. You can't cost one game just for the sake of a 16-year-old goalkeeper starting. Neto's in goal.
I know we have Neto. I know we have Neto. But
the only thing I would say is
if he starts Porter, I won't be unhappy. I
wouldn't be unhappy. I know
Neto will start. But if I see Porter there, I will be unhappy. You get me?
No, But I think that's how the name that needs to be on the team sheet. The name that needs to be on the team sheet is Ethan Nwaneri. He can't not play.
He has to start.
Trossard is 100% suspended. As you know, Trossard's back because it was Carabao Cup counts as domestic. But Trossard's in the doghouse because he just stupidly got sent off.
Oh, he can't play for the next few games. I don't give a fuck. Sam Martinelli, he can't play after what he did. Nah.
Yeah.
You know what? In fact, I wanted his contract to be terminated.
So it's got to be.
Bro, I'm sorry. I wanted his contract to be terminated on the spot, bro. My head was gone, bro. I want to keep mentioning this. My head was gone when he got that, bro. No, bro. Terminate his contract and send him to Saudi, bro.
Next 5-a-side. Next 5-a-side, bro, on Monday. I'll blow a whistle and let's see if you stop kicking the ball when you're chasing. We'll see how long it takes for the reaction. I'll have a whistle on me on Monday, and every time I blow it, let's see if the person on the ball stops playing.
Because Matt, you need to understand, fam. Why do you need, bro? Like, no, think about it. Okay, we're in a college game, and like, let's just say, okay, like what on this, like, say, college football team, yeah.
A second to react, though, bro. I was down this hill. Matt, anyone who's played the game knows you can't stop.
But Matt, come on.
Doing something a second later. Okay, maybe he could have. And he is stupid for kicking it regardless. He should have known it was a foul and not kicked it. It was obviously a foul. It was obviously
you cannot look me in the eye. You cannot look me in the eye, dead in the eye, and tell me that he did not know what happened to Rice 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago when he got that red card, bro. Come on, bro. I'm sure.
No. You know I'm saying it is a red. It is a red, but that doesn't mean it should be given. Szoboszlai should have been a red, and it wasn't given.
I know I should be defending it. But I have no choice. I can't defend it, bro.
I'm not defending him because he's Arsenal. I'm defending him.
Arteta probably said it as well before the players walked out. Do not
kick the ball away. He hugged him because he was like, the one thing I told you before a game.
100% said, whatever happens, just don't kick the ball away. And this man does it.
But you should, it makes no sense player can't kick a ball in a game where you're kicking a ball. The whole time wasting rule is stupid because it's not. He wasn't time wasting. He didn't kick it to waste time. It's a red card. and it's stupid. But you can't tell me that knowing
regardless of what the intention is, bro. Rice got it done 2 weeks ago to him. And trust her. I swear to God, I know Arteta. I'm not saying I was in the dressing room, but I probably put my life on it. Arteta was in there before that match and said, "Whatever happens, don't kick that ball away. It doesn't matter what happens." And then
but how many red cards are we going to see now for time wasting? I reckon we're lucky if we get, for the rest of the Premier League season, like not us, other teams, I reckon we're lucky if we see 2 other players in the league get sent off for that. It's typical. It won't happen. Even when they should, as in they should get sent off, the referees won't do it. It's already happened with Liverpool. Szoboszlai, most blatant kick of the ball after the whistle to get away, wasn't. So it's not going to happen again, man.
Okay, if another Arsenal
player Mitch, I just think it's just talking about Bournemouth. I saw the Chelsea Bournemouth one, and again, it's age-old story, bro. These refs are useless. These refs are done. Get them out of the league, man. Bring in some foreign refs. Oh, man. I'm getting steamed again. Today I said I wasn't going to get angry. Today, this morning, I was done with this game. I was like, I'm done with this City Arsenal stuff, and I'm not getting angry. And then in college, someone mentioned it, and I started getting angry, and I said, no, I'm not getting angry. And then I got given an assignment, bro. I got given an assignment that's like this dumb assignment. And I'm like, I'm getting angry, but I'm not going to get angry. I'm going to calm down. And then you bring me on this podcast and start talking about referees. Are you mad? Are you mad?
Hey, Matt, this is where you excel the best, Matt. This is where you excel the best. Even Joyce.
Just Joyce. What Joyce said. I'm not even. Bro, how can you be? I'm not. Maybe the bus driving the photographer. But nothing against him, man. Stuart's the best photographer in the league. Joyce, you better hope you beat Spurs, man. You better, man. I'm bringing ammunition, bro. I'll be in the chat typing non-stop.
I can't lie, Joyce. I like that. Matt and refs is a different story, but Joyce, you're doing a lot of talking. But if you don't beat Spurs, Joyce, Joyce,
yeah, you're getting watched, bro.
He's not looking good for you, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. But like, there's bare pressure, bro. There's bare pressure on Joyce this week, Chai. Hey, Joyce might need to sneak into like the dressing room and give her tactics, bro, because Ten Hag ain't guiding that team to victory, bro. Ten Hag ain't guiding that team to victory, bro.
The thing is, you can see it happening. You can see Højlund back on the team sheet. You can see Højlund starting when he's back fit. Ange isn't going to change his high line, and it's just going to be Bruno Fernandes playing us like a line-breaking ball to Højlund one-on-one. It will just be that for 45 minutes. Son's going to get a chance, and he's going to waste it, and then it will fall to Brennan Johnson will get the equaliser, and then it will be a Dalot long shot in the 90th minute to win it. It's the same thing every time with United, man. You can just predict their games.
Nah, do you know what is? Yeah, his job is on the line, but he's somehow going to win this game. If he doesn't win this game,
not won a game in 6 games. Not 6 games or something.
Oh yeah, what do you make of actually? Since we're on, we're kind of moving away from United. But what do you make of our Champions League group? What do you make of that?
It's weird, man. This format's weird. I'm not against it, but it's a strange one. There's more games. You're having to prepare to play different teams every time. It's not like where you play a team twice, so you kind of have the same idea of tactics, and obviously it's the same preparation, but you're adapting small things. It's going to be different every single time. We got PSG at home, which is all right.
Yeah, you have PSG on the 1st of October. Then we have
Inter at home as well.
Yeah, we have Shakhtar at home. Then we have Sporting away.
That's tough.
Then we have Dynamo at home.
Yeah.
And that's about it for now. I can't see any further. Yeah.
I think we have Inter as well.
Yeah.
But hey, Sporting away.
Monaco, yeah, sorry. We have
Arteta's gonna be
Sporting,
like
then Monaco. We have Sporting, then Monaco.
Ferguson.
Where's Inter? Where's Inter? Oh, sorry. Let me
thought
set
we
this again. So we have PSG. We have PSG on the 1st of October. We
yeah,
have Shakhtar on the 22nd. We're home for PSG and home for Shakhtar. We are away for Sporting on the 26th of November.
yeah.
And then we're away for Inter as well on the 6th of November.
Ooh,
And yeah, so we're away against Inter and Sporting. We're playing Inter first, and we're playing Sporting after that. And then after that, we're home to Monaco. And then after that, we're home to Dynamo Zagreb. So we're away for Sporting, Inter. Yeah, we're home for Sporting and Inter.
We have the issue of just drawing too many. We have an issue of potentially drawing too many of those games. We drew against Atalanta. That was clear as day. It was Erdegaard missing, and we were a bit shook and we were a bit shaky. And like 3 away games, it was like, but it just wasn't good enough. PSG again, they're a good team. They're still so good without Mbappe. They're scoring like 4 a game on average or something ridiculous.
No, I get
Which
that.
obviously I don't think is an issue for our defense. I think we limit them to 1 goal, maybe, like, if that. But it's, can we score? And I don't know. It'll be a tough one.
That's the test. That's the test. Also, I do think something mad in the January window is going to happen for us.
See, that's what I'm saying. We're going to Sporting away. We go right by Gyökeres and the manager. Bro, he's going to be like Ferguson with Ronaldo. He's going to be talking to this man in the ear. He's going to say, I'm not leaving this country until we sign him. He will not leave Sporting until he's got his contract. 100%, bro. We need that man. He's different gravy.
Yeah, no. 100%. 100%.
I'm even saying, look, switch up the tactics so that we have a little like 4-1-2-1-2 diamond thing with Havertz and Gyökeres and then Erdegaard and Saka behind them. A little 4-2-2-2, you know. But just ignore the left wing. We don't need it. Just play all on the right side of the pitch. Do what Madrid do with the left side. Just have 5 players on the right wing and no one on the left. It'll work. Trust. Yeah.
If we could make 3 realistic signings in January window, who would you bring in?
Oh, I think first 2 names for anyone at the moment has to be Nico Williams and Gyökeres.
Yeah.
For us, anyways. We're looking. We need a left winger. Nico Williams.
I read my mind. I was actually about to say Nico and Gyökeres. Yeah, 100%.
If you're not saying Nico for a winger, I actually don't like Barcola, but I don't see him leaving PSG soon. And
100%. You know, he's become the main man at that club.
But he's going to stay there for some time. Other than that, I'm like, I don't know. Where do we need? Like midfield, I want that good backup to Erdegaard. But I don't know who I'd want at the moment.
I get that. Yeah, no, I agree with Nico and Gyökeres.
I'm saying, give me Elise. Forget he went to Bayern Munich, and we should have signed.
Would we take Eze? Would you take Eze?
That man's too good.
Would you take Eze?
I'm saying no. Hot take. No, I'm saying no. No.
Oh.
I don't see the defensive work rate, man. I think we get someone else who works. Eze's injury prone, and he just doesn't have that tenacity. He's a baller, but he's a Wilfried Zaha baller. You know, there's a reason why Zaha stayed at Palace for so long. There's a reason why Eze didn't get a move away. But but no, he's good, but he's not amazing. I don't know. I don't know who I'll take, to be honest.
I hear it. Yeah. There isn't a lot on the market right now because everyone's prices are kind of at ridiculous price tags at the moment. So it's going to be kind of interesting. I just want to see, because I was saying on the podcast to the boys, I want to see how well we do with that Odegaard. because if this team can't score goals and win games, that Odegaard, it's a huge concern. It's a huge concern. Because I don't want to be known. I don't want my team, my club, to be known for, well, we need Odegaard to play good. No, that should not be the case.
Yeah, it's crazy we let Vieira go. But Vieira was never favoured in that cam role. No. So he was always pushed out wide. So then we let Smith Rowe go. Yeah. Wanted Smith Rowe for the cam role. And it's like, okay, good money for him. 30 million for Smith Rowe for a player that hardly played last season. He's had his injuries. Yeah. But he's a left winger. And Arteta just didn't want to use him as a left winger. So that's his decision. But yeah, man.
Do you reckon he could have thrived?
As left winger, I would want Smith Rowe at left wing instead of Martinelli right now, right this second.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, Martinelli, when Smith Rowe was injured after that banging 2020-2021 season, but then Martinelli did really well, and it was like, oh, you're not getting back in the team. This guy just scored 15 goals in the season and got like 5 or 6 assists in the Prem alone. Like, that was just the Prem. But you can't, like, Smith Rowe gets in ahead of Martinelli now. Like, that man is such a baller when he's got the ball with his feet. Like, that man takes on anyone. And he actually does something with it.
I'm actually happy for him, really. Him and Reece. I'm happy for him.
Oh, that kind of stung a bit, though. when they it was like Iwobi, Smith Rowe, and Reece Nelson. That stung. When Nelson did it, I was like, I could use him right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, damn. The boys are saying Vieira got injured at Porto again.
Did he actually? That means he should be coming back because we have the weirdest clause in action for him. It's something like if he plays, they don't pay, but he gets game time, so then we get him back with, good development. If he doesn't play a certain number, they have to pay more money. But then if he doesn't play a certain number, he comes back. Yeah. And there's no option to buy. So it's a really odd one. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. How bad is this injury we're talking about?
So what do you reckon is next for Arsenal now? Because
it's a major, man. It has to be.
Yeah.
I would love an FA Cup. Even a Carabao Cup. I don't care about that competition. I generally have never cared for the Carling Cup, Carabao Cup, call it League One Cup, whatever you want to call it. Like that League Cup, I could not care about. But to get a trophy to kind of shut up some fans halfway through the season is always good. like bro, who won the Carabao Cup last season? Was it Liverpool? The way they were holding their head up after they won the Carabao Cup, it was as if they were going to do the quadruple. The amount of seasons they've won that and then gone, oh, we're doing the quadruple. I want that. I want that ego again. Like, we have the ego. I want to be able to have a trophy and tell people, just watch. Like, we need to go for the quadruple because otherwise, what's the point in playing? We got to go for everything. Richie's got a good question.
Jeff is slagging you there.
No, I've seen that. Jeff
bring the six next.
Jeff can shut up.
I don't. Game. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, Matt. So our next 8 games. So we're gonna leave the Europa League. So Saturday we're playing Leicester. What are we saying? 3 points.
It's a win.
We're home.
It's a 3-0, 4-0 win. Yeah, 3-4-0.
Okay, so that's 3. Arsenal versus Southampton. I think that's another 3 points in the bag.
That's got to be a 6 pointer. If we can't put 4 past Southampton, I think they could get one. Dibling's a good player. He scares me.
Yeah.
Dibling's very techy for like a little boy, but we've got to win that.
Yeah. Away to Bournemouth.
Bro, that's our second home.
I don't know.
That's our second home. Nah,
I'm gonna go for a draw.
What were the chances that were born there? We had Saliba, and then we had Kai Havertz.
I know.
This year we're gonna get another. We're gonna get Tim.
Bournemouth are actually somewhat decent.
They are, but they're also not. they're so. If you pick them apart, do that for 90 minutes and you're scoring 2 or 3. I think we'll tear them apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you're going.
I'm just excited to see which player gets a new song. That's all I'm looking forward to for Bournemouth.
Perfect.
That's going to be Ethan Ranieri's going to get a song, 100%.
Okay. Okay. This is the big one. Liverpool at the Emirates. Liverpool. Yeah.
We're home. You know what it comes down to? If Ødegaard is fit. It comes down to if Ødegaard is fit.
He's missing that game.
I don't know. He said it was looking hopeful. I think he's gone for a month, but he might make it for Liverpool. That's what I'm hoping.
I'm going for a draw.
Realistically, it's a draw, but I think we can win. I think we can win. I think we can win every game of the season because you have to believe that. But yeah, it's going to be a draw. It will be a draw.
Okay. Next game, 12:30 against Newcastle.
Is it at Newcastle?
At St. James's Park.
Oh, dude, I hate playing there. I hate watching our team play there. St. James's Park is a nightmare to play, bro.
I back it. I back the 3 points.
I do, just because Dan Burn seems to have finally lost that bit of pace that made him a good defender. He's getting cooked every game, and I think we'll cook him this year. But I hate it. You know what it is? Newcastle play good football against everyone until they play top 6 team, and suddenly they go into this, we're the worst team in the league and we're just going to defend, and it just it's crazy. They just get dirty as well, which is the annoying thing. Like, look, play a low block, that doesn't concern me because we'll pick you apart. But it's when they just they and kick us, and then we don't fall to the floor, don't get free kicks, and it's repeat. But man, it drives me crazy.
All right. Next one.
It's got to be a win.
London derby, Chelsea.
See you later, Richie. It was nice knowing you. We're winning. We're winning that. Easy. Bro, we have. You know what it is? It's because in the past we would go into games like that and we're like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna do well. I don't like. It's all this like maybe. Bro, it's the confidence we have in our backline to say we go to Chelsea and we're gonna destroy you. Like we will put 3 past Chelsea, 100%. I know Richie's seething hearing that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Richie gonna be watching. Richie.
Hey, Richie, we can be in Hunters for that match, and I will laugh in your face when Kai Havertz scores a brace. Saying that, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose 2-1. But now we're winning. We're winning. Come on, gotta be confident, you know.
All right, next game after that, Forest. I think we win that comfortably. That's 3 points.
We do, but I hate playing Forest as well.
No.
They always cause us trouble. Like they never look to score, but
we'll brush them aside.
They've beaten us in the past. We've only won by 1 goal. But yeah, we washed that. Okay. Jesus lands in that game.
West Ham,
easy, bro. I don't know what that Spanish manager is cooking, but it's not good. But that is
and then probably the most easiest 3 points of the fixtures, United.
Yeah.
Especially if that fraud is still in charge. 100%.
We can't drop points to United. It's actually embarrassing. We have to. Yeah. If you want to win the title, you have to beat United. Because it's just the confidence you lose if they get a win over you. It's like they think they're suddenly the best team in the world. Yeah.
And then after that we have Fulham, which is our Arsenal, which is basically our B team. We could beat our B team.
That's our B team that has done well against us, man.
Yeah,
it's tough. But now they won't have Reece Nelson, so they're going to have to play at Dama Traore.
Yeah,
Traore, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, and Muniz up front is crazy. Yeah, but we win that. We win that.
Well, will we say another easy 3 points, Everton?
It depends.
We're home.
if Sean Dyche is still there, and yeah, easy.
Away to Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. Man, I'm gonna say win every time because we need to win this bloody title. Like, you could throw City up there 4 times, and I'm saying win.
Ipswich.
And everyone's like, everyone's saying it's everyone's saying it's biased. Everyone's like, you're delusional, and I'm like, no, is it delusional if we only lost like 2 games last season or like 3 games last season? Like, come on, man.
Ipswich, you said that was an easy 3 points.
Yeah.
And then the last game before the New Year, is Brentford. We're away.
But it doesn't faze me.
Oh,
it does not faze me.
So you think we're cruising? You think we're cruising up to Christmas?
No. Don't get me wrong. My blood pressure will be 180. My blood pressure will be 180 for every single one of those games because it will be like 80th minute and we're still drawing. But then we get a corner in the 90th minute and it's 2-1. It's calm. Like, don't get me wrong. I will be stressed. But we're winning those games. I'm getting cooked in the group.
we reached the end of this live stream. Matt, it was a pleasure having you here. Hopefully we'll have you here in future. Most people will probably call you biased after this, but
they've had enough time to get to know me to know I'm biased, man. They can say I'm biased. I don't care, bro. It's confidence.
Hey, you gotta back your club. You gotta back your club, whatever happens.
They know. I piped up when we were saying. I piped up when we were saying 8th, and I said trust the process. I never said Arteta out, and now we're here. So come on, let's go.
I hear it.
Oh man.
Please do follow all the socials. We're active on everything. I know we weren't as active as much last week, but that was due to college. We're just kind of getting back into routine, getting what days we wanted to set up and all. But now we're back fully active. We had a Foosball Talk live stream yesterday. If you haven't watched that, go get at that. Some funny moments. A lot of good stuff was mentioned there. Our Dolly Days of Ten Hag Talks was also on there. It's becoming a daily occurrence at this point. Do keep out for Chat About Chelsea and Trafford Talks. They should be dropping real soon as well from my Man United and Chelsea fans. Other than that, I will see you next week on the next episode of Gunners Insight. I've been Lawrence Easton, and we'll see you next week.